Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, where last time we decided to do more side quests, and one of them was a side story dealing with a mouthy merchant from the East Arnar Trading Company, which is a problem since the people he's trying to get to trust don't believe words. So, let us continue that story after we just gave her some oil to try to get her to trust us. Or rather him. She trusts me fine. Because I'm the silent protagonist. But let's talk to her so that way we can help Gascon. Do I give it to her? Oh, no. Give it to the big man. Got it. Kotona gives the sticky animal fat back to you. Seems she wants you to talk to the reunion con about what Jibe said to Gascon. Good. I figured out what she wanted before even getting that dialogue. The con is waiting to see how you will act. I gave it to your crotch because I wasn't expecting you to stand up. The Khan gazes upon you as if he was staring into your very soul. It seems he wishes you to grant him your succor. How will you respond? Show him yourself. Give him a quizzical look. Nod. Show him yourself? The Khan stares at you unblinking. It seems you have earned his trust. Awesome. Okay, go northwest. Northeast, sorry. The Khan points northeast. It appears there's something that be in that direction he'd like you to investigate. Yeah, just the point. I can figure that out. He points, I go that direction. Simple enough. Alright. See, this is nice. I like dealing with these guys. They don't talk much. They're very much like me. Well, me, my character, not me. Alright, well, we're here. Can I climb this? Yes, I can. I wonder if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It is! Sweet! I figured that out. This would appear to be the area Khan bid you visit. You decide to wait for a while to see if anything happens. I like it up here. I like high places. In games, because I can't do high places in real life. Ooh. There's our guy. What is he up to? You came after all. Do you have the weapons? Yes. Are you certain this place will allow me to trade in Yes. Are you certain this will allow me to trade in reunion? Certainly. The Kassir are indebted to us. They will listen to anything we ask of them. You have permission to trade in no time. All I ask is you sell your weapons to us first. All of them. I'm especially interested in the bombs you foreigners make. But bombs? Well, I have some, although they're used for mining, not war. I don't have a great many either. None of that matters. Just give me everything you have, you fool. Then you'll go back to your wretched homeland and bring more. Are you positive you've been telling me the truth this whole time? When Ravinous and I talked to the Auron reunion, we were told everyone there was equal and at peace. Yet you would monopolize all the weapons I have for sale? You also claim the Kassir will listen to anything you say. but I know full well that they do not listen to anyone. It seems I was wrong to call you a fool earlier. You have a fair bit of knowledge beneath that thick skull of yours, I see. Now you've caught on to my plan. There's no reason to continue this ruse. We need your bong because to become the dominant tribe. Now hand them over, you cur. And this is where I come into play. Just sneak up behind them. And guess what? Hi! Surprise! I'm here! Riddle of Earth! I'll just give you a swift uppercut. I want to finish you off quickly. Get out of here. That actually worked out really well. I used the knockback. Ravinous, please accept my apologies. He told me I had to come alone. Jibe, I knew you were foolish, but I never imagined you were so far beyond redemption. I'm sorry to have involved you in this adventure. However, your efforts have helped to save Reunion from great harm. I will make sure that Gesai-Khan is informed of events. I imagine he will be keen to see Jibe is punished for his crimes. How did things come to this? The Gesai may be the most skilled at hunting, but they are ultimately at the mercy of their weapons. There is a limit to what one can obtain on the Azim step. No doubt they have long wondered what they would accomplish were they able to get their hands on weapons from faraway lands. Jibe is one of the most radical Gisai, and I have had the misfortune of meeting. He harbors an intense hatred for the larger tribes, such as the Ardakim and the Judgid. His plan was to use foreign tools to demonstrate the Gesai's supposed superiority. I did not ask for any of this. I simply wanted to sell my wares that I may make a living for myself. I do not involve myself in your tribal feuds. Or do not involve me in your tribal feuds. You clearly still don't understand why you are hated so in Reunion. Think back to the fat Jibe had you procure to turn. Think back to the fat Jibe had you procure to turn into oil for the Reunion's lamps. What do you think happens when bombs are set off near oil? You mean to say my actions were endangering the very lives of those who live in Reunion? I understand Katota's reluctance now. She foresaw that the trade of foreign weapons would bring only conflict to Reunion. It would have been irresponsible of her to allow me to trade with the Zayla here. Now everything is clear. There is little reason for me to stay any longer. Allow me to apologize for all the trouble I have caused so far. Thank you. You are handed a vellum covered with Kistari markings. Katota points in the direction Gascon is headed. It seems she would have you present the vellum to him. Words in writing, I guess. You know, it wasn't until that, what was his name again? Let me just scroll up on that. It wasn't until I talked to Jibe that I found that even the idea that Gascot was selling weapons was even really a major thing, and really, it sounds like that's all he was selling was weapons. But at first it was like, yeah, I'm here to sell goods. Well, okay. So that kind of came out of left field there. And that was the reason he was why he wasn't allowed to sell here. You know, they led you to believe it was because he was kind of a jackass, not that he was selling weapons, because they never gave us that information. Ah, Ravinous, I just finished saying farewell to that group of Bomb Dance fans. Here you go. Could it be? This is the very vellum that Vellum required to trade in Reunion. But why would Katona see fit to bestow the honor upon me? My near bungalow almost set Reunion ablaze. Because you acknowledged your mistake. Ah yes, I foolishly thought my wares would enrich their lives while knowing nothing of their culture and customs. It's obvious to me just why they place their faith in actions. Their gesture has made me feel genuine joy for the first time in a long while. And whilst I would love nothing more than begin trading right away, I must make one more trip back to our office in Kogane first. I need to have a good think about what I should sell here. I'm inclined to believe food, spices, and seeds of plants suited to the local climate would go down well. I'm sure Katona would appreciate such goods being traded in Reunion. I will return as soon as I am ready. This region is so different to anywhere I have been, and that's precisely what makes it fascinating. However, there are still countless people out there who have no understanding of its culture, just like me when I first arrived here. What's more, if traders such as myself descend upon Reunion in droves, the Castilla will doubtless struggle to keep them under control. That is why I must return to give back to this land that has taught me so much. I owe you a great debt to both the Castilla and you, Ravinous. I truly hope I see you again in Reunion someday. I have a feeling I will in a joint side story. So I have a feeling we'll see him again. Healing ring. Thank you. Now that Mr. Wordy is out of here. Actually, I'm going to put that there, not in my actual ring. So that's a healing ring. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Good. We still have more than half the episode left, so we can continue on with the main story. Woo! Alright. Now we'll talk to my crew first. At least, I'd like a good fight as much as anyone, but we should probably find Hien and head back to Doma as soon as we can. If she knows where Lord Hien is, then what are you waiting for? Ask her. The people have spoken, and Lord Hien will heed their words. He must. Alright, so I'm going to healing boots. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth to the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and then we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. Yep. Charging up. Wait. Has he been up there? I went over there once. Okay. Looks like we're not going too far. Wonder why there's level 60 training dummies. I guess people try out new moves without worrying about missing. Alright. Alright, here we are. There he is. I know this is going to be a voice cutscene. I can tell.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head, which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy, Gosetsu, and
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation, to oppose the Empire as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude.
Alright. That's kind of awe-inspiring for some reason.
There's no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy. I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
Oh, so I'm not going to do it. You're going to do it. I'm okay with that. At least it's one of the two of us, so then I'm good.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
See, I was thinking about doing that too. Me and Hien, you know, we got a connection going.
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing them all in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our Lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Yep.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
Yeah.
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Yeah, Hien is amazing. I love this character. He and I think alike, so he's a lot more straightforward than I expected, and he's certainly not short on confidence. But maybe he's the kind of leader Doma needs if they're going to beat these odds. And hey, we've come this far, haven't we? Who's to say we can't go even further? Has he truly recovered from his wounds, I wonder? I believe a match may be in order. Ravinous Kurohi, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deny to call it that, dying to call it that, I don't know, has been not in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical man, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. Like I said, he and I are alike. Alright. Ranged weapons, it looks like, is next. So, you too have heard of the Nadam. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever triumphed, much less participated in the Nadam. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? My lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take to the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. Alright. So, and it looks like I don't have any other side quests in there. Good. Yep, what'd I say? We're headed north. And if I use a compass, yeah, that was west. Not going west yet. Once we get a bit farther north, our compass should pick up on the direction of, or it should pick up on that close one. But yeah, if you'll notice a few episodes, what? Oh, those. Okay, I thought they were all one big monster, but it seems like they're many big monsters. Okay, never mind. So, a few episodes when I heard about the Nadam, I mentioned that I would probably be participating, and that I would, rule them all if need be. But it's better to have an NPC figure do it instead, because then they have all of that responsibility, and I can go punch a primal, because that's what it do. I have duties to the Scions I need to deal with. All right, to the west. too... How far is that, anyway? It might be a little too far, maybe... Let's see. Get new location. North. Huh. Northwest. North. Hop, hop, hop. North. Up on those rocks. Okay, let's head back. We'll get to there, but we're way off course and running out of time for this episode, so... I believe this is going to be us, you know, let's talk and then we'll go further. Alright. Serena came all this way by herself. She's braver than she looks. The beasts are never far. I saw more than a few stalking us as we walked. Truly these lands are fraught with peril. My friends, I give you Mol Ilo. Okay, that'll be that right there. The Khanan of the tribe, Temulin, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Okay. If we were exploring around there, we'll go after our Aether Currents. They should be up on those rocks over there. We have a Falcon Porter. Which will be helpful because there's no Aetherite here. Nothing for now. I'm synced up with it now. I am told you have a knack for making excellent first impressions, Ravinous. Why don't you lead the way? For all the grand promises my Lord Hien has made, it would not do for us to falter now. We must earn the Mol's blessing. It's smaller and more cozy than Reunion. And is that music I hear? It's strange, but somehow comforting. I want to look at my map real quick because I went a little off the track. I think probably check out around this south area later. Alright. There's a merchant. There's another person. Hi. Oh, it's you. Where are your comrades? Did you find Hien? At last, the traveler comes. The gods have sent you visions of me. And probably them too.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us.
Gods told her.
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The Mole hearken to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum as a warrior of the Mole. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but
That's why.
there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
So you have to play underdog.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design.
Pretty sure it is.
Hear me then. As Hartoon of them all, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum.
Yeah. I get to fight. I know Lisa and Gusensu are happy too.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
Good.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory, others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
And travelers are guided by the stars. Yep, I get it. Not exactly what all that meant, but wheresoever you go, remember that you are not alone. Remember you carry the fire for them, and they for you. I mean, I can't do everything by myself, but I am I'm the hero. How confident and bold in speech he has grown. More and more he reminds me of his father in his youth. Although I spent much time with them all, I have yet to fully grasp the nature of the Udan and their insights. That they value the chance encounter and the potential fortune it brings, however, is plain. Let us not disappoint them. I guess we'll have to beat some strong opponents to win this Nadam. But that's good, isn't it? I mean, if they were easy to beat, they wouldn't be worth taking back to Doma, would they? Thank you all for coming and offering to fight with us in the Nadam. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Maul, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. Alright, so, I've been going guns, so... But we are out of time for this episode, so in the next we will figure out what this pressing matter is, and then get to the trial, and the Nada. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get all of those in the next episode, but we're going to lead in that direction, as well as side quests. I see side quests. So, side quests in the next episode, then the pressing matters, trial, yada yada yada. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Until next time, later.